Hello!
It is the call of the bad notes.
I'm
the
so
horn
excited.
Of Gundor sounds.
We've had some great
deep...
games lately on this, and I'm much enjoying it. I believe this is a Sand King game that Daff was being coached, so I'm expecting some high-level plays.
In the blue corner, weighing 350 pounds, Phantom Assassin. Good lord.
Good lord.
Crixalis the Sand King, a Dota 2 stalwart, one of my most played heroes, one of my favorite heroes, and Lewis Brindley. Very strong right now.
I love Sand King. He's a classic hero from old school Dota. He was in Hon, back in the day in some incarnation.
Yep.
He's got good, cool skills, cool ult. He's easily forgotten about, but I do like watching the Sand King game.
He's an excellent hero.
A little bit of a cross-team high five there.
Cross-team high fives. Too often. I do not like to see that, Lewis.
You do not,
especially because they must realise now that the enemy team has vision on the high ground, because the only reason that they would have known the Dav was there to high five is if they could see him. So that really should be a dead giveaway, but sure. There's a big fight here. Chemical Engineer just wants to perish.
Suiciding into here.
Good.
The Ember Spirits go for Dazzle. Gonna get him. That's just enough damage. It didn't look like he'd get him there, did it? But he did.
He does hit pretty hard. I mean,
so this is what we want to see.
The
Ember mid
bonus damage,
getting a kill.
It's Ember versus Void. I've had this exact matchup recently, actually.
It's the spirits. Ember. People pick the spirits and they play them mid, and I feel like they're very midi heroes. Yeah, I'm sure. If you play Ember Spirit mid as your main, you're going to have to know how to fight Void. I guess it's a bit of a mirror match, isn't it? Because they've got a little bit of the similar abilities with the shields.
They are kind of similar, yes. I think Void Spirit tends to do more physical damage to you than you think. Like, he actually does click quite hard, and his mobility makes you think, oh, it's just spells. But I think they're both capable of just being more magic-y. You can do a magic build, Ember Spirit, where you build more around Searing Chains and the damage from that, and you take the talents for things like Flame Guard and stuff like that, rather than the right-click damage. So there's a few different builds you can do as this hero. I
like Ember.
Build,
I like Ember in playing him like Kunkka with the very high physical damage and pressing Q and doing a big old super zap. It's good fun.
It is.
But I feel like I'm never playing well. I feel like Ember is a high-skill hero.
It's practice. Yeah. He is a high-skill hero. I think it also depends very much on what you're up against and how you itemize. This is a tough game for him. For
Dota 2, yeah. I'm familiar with it.
It's a tough game.
2,000 hours and I'm still shit. So yeah, it's a tough game.
This is a tough game for him because they have lockdown. They need to kill an Ember Spirit. They have a Legion Commander, although it's Legion carry, so there's always hope. And they have a Silencer. And the issue with Ember Spirit is he comes in, he wants to zippity zoop about, as you'll see when he gets his fire remnants. He can plant them out, they travel out from him, and it sits there. It's like a flaming copy of himself, and he can then zip to it. And if he has multiples down, he'll zip to each of them in turn. And they also, when you arrive at them, it actually does damage. They do a decent amount of damage. Look at that, 300 damage. So if you stack them on top of people and arrive at that location, they take a shitload of damage and die. That's the thing with Ember Spirit.
I've never used that, actually. I didn't even realise it did damage.
Right, people just use it as an escape quite often. Anyway, keep an eye on these health bars. We've missed 4 kills.
We've missed a kill on the Dawnbreaker as well. Oh, gosh.
We have. So apologies for that.
They've got a Dawnbreaker in the off lane. It's usually strong, kind of hard to die to a PA ancient apparition lane.
Just to cover AA, who we've spoken about previously, he has Cold Feet. Well, he has a spell called Cold Feet. I don't know about his actual feet. He
doesn't have any feet.
He doesn't have any feet. He's a floaty man. If you don't move away from where he casts it on you, you have an amount of time you have to move away from that sort of area. You get frozen. So if you get slowed, for instance, by a PA dagger, you might end up getting cold-feeted and frozen. So that's a thing that might have been happening to her there. Also, she's a
especially
melee
if she's
hero.
Being left alone.
Yeah, she's a melee hero against a melee hero who PA hits pretty hard, hits for 64. She actually hits harder. She's already got 2 braces, so whatever else has been going on, she's certainly been getting money. PA is saving up for something. They managed to kill the Dazzle top.
You got Mango, this potentially turn. Yes, nice. Oh, not quite short dick. There we go. We can kill this Dazzy D. Nice.
They killed the Dazzle. Dav managed to get in there. So Sand King Undying is an interesting one because the Undying Tombstone, as we know, here it is.
See, as someone who's played a lot of Dawnbreaker, right? I was watching that kill. I was like, that's definitely a kill there. And then you would play Panned away. You were like, nah, that AA's gonna be safe. But I knew that she'd get the old stun on like
this. Here as well.
See, if she'd moved up after she'd melee'd there, she would have probably done an extra hit.
Indeed.
But a bit of a fail.
So Sand King, who I don't know if we've seen a huge amount of Sand King in these Dav games.
I don't think we have.
Hero. He has a bunch of abilities. One of them is his Burrow
the line stun. Classic line stun.
It is a line, and you stun everyone in that line.
It as Joe has described it, you could do the limp dick stun if you're because at rank 1 it's very low.
It is a short range, yeah.
425, which is not very far.
That's 425, so that's as far as
you can use it
goes.
aggressively, you can use it defensively. It's a really cool stun. It's classic. There's nothing quite like it. I guess Nyx and Lion have the little things, but they don't go with it, you know.
No, indeed. So he travels with the stun. So he stuns through you and ends up at that point. And yes, the limp dick stun is when you just stun one guy when you could have stunned like 3 guys. Undying has put the tombstone down here in an attempt to live and get away from this Dazzle. But Dazzle, who doesn't have Great, is going to pay for it with his life. Undying zombies pick up the kill. So the Undying tombstone, remember, you whack that down and it makes zombies. Look at the zombies coming out of them. They come out of the zombie house. They do, and they attack everything in that in a big AoE around the tombstone. It'll spawn them every few seconds and they'll attack you. The lower you are on health, the angrier and more frenzied the zombies become. So in a long engagement, everybody's getting low. The zombies are all over the place. Each of them is slowing you. You can barely move. They're all chipping away at damage. It's horrible. And if you can't get to the tombstone and kill it, the Undying can control the fight. With Sand King as well, anyone going for the tombstone, he can just epi them, sandstorm, stun them.
You got sandstorm. You got sandstorm. You got sandstorm.
Okay, that's fine.
You can go invis. Go invis. Dav! No, not.
Oh,
Dav, my God! No. Dav, you idiot!
That weren't it.
That was a limp dick stun. That's what I'm talking about. He literally just moved like a centimetre. It does have higher range than that, by the way.
It does.
Guys, it's
I
not...
will say this. I have a feeling that if Dav got another bracer instead of finishing these mana boots, which he doesn't really need, just get another bracer, you'd be a lot better off in lane. Because you need to farm quite a lot on Sand King to be really useful. You want to get a blink. The reason you want the blink is for his big spell Epicenter. To channel ult. You have to channel it, which means you have to stand there casting it. He needs to stand here and defend this tombstone. That's an easy kill. Give him the clap.
Big kill.
So just to talk quickly about Undying's other abilities. He has Decay, which takes your strength away when he casts only. He missed it there, but it does work.
Pretty good against Legion.
It is. Anybody with strength, you suck their strength out. It's very potent. Soul Rip, when you cast it on an ally, it sucks a bit of health out of everybody around them and gives it to the ally. When you cast it on an enemy, there's the epicenter. Look at the wibble wobble ground effect.
Daff!
Gives it the rundown.
See, Joe told him to do that, obviously.
Yeah, because Legion doesn't have a way of interrupting it. The point with the ult is when you start casting it, you pound the ground for 2 seconds, and then you ult, and it stays on. So even once you get the ult off, if they kill you, they're still under the effect of Epicenter. So it's a very strong teamfight spell. What you want to do is get a Blink Dagger. You can channel the Epicenter out of vision, and then Shift Q your Blink Stun, and blink in and stun the enemies, and you get all of them, and they've got the Epicenter there, and you're sandstormed, and it's genuinely horrifying. That combined with Undying, very, very strong combo. Because he can put down the tombstone with the Epicenter, Decay.
It's kind of unusual to see this, though, this build.
This is good.
So he's
really
maxing the tombstone, which is a bit odd.
I like that. I like that. I do.
I usually see people maxing the Soul Whip because the nuke on it is so much damage.
It is, but consider this, Lewis. It costs 90 mana a time, and his Decay costs 85 mana a time, and Tombstone costs 140. So the problem is that if you max these other things first, you don't really have the mana to sustain Soul Ripping every 6 seconds, as well as Tombstone and your ult and stuff like that. The Tombstone, you put it down, it does enough combined with the Sand King, in my opinion, that in this particular lane, I would just I would max the Tombstone as well. Lower that cooldown, so dump it out those fucking things and get those zombies killing, lads. Because you've got so much good setup with the Sand King. That's a dead silencer. Should be. He's global to escape here, I think. No, he hasn't. He's just silenced her. What is this horrible noise?
It's me, it's 5. He's going to TP out. Oh, what a lad. What a hero.
No, we want Silencer to die. Silencer is the arsehole of Dota. There's no worse hero.
this is a great game for interesting heroes. We've got Ember and Void. We got a fucking Dawnbreaker with her plays. We've got some Legion jewels going. We've got a little Dazzly lad saving people.
Nice stuff. Use that ult. Crank that soldier boy. Easy.
Dazzle!
God's work.
What is wrong with you, dude?
The range ain't super hot on it.
Yes, but he was running away, dude. He was running away. What are you doing?
For the poor Dazzle.
Fucking pathetic. Get in there and save your carry, you despicable melt. Get
What's
this
he
fucking
doing
idiot
now?
as well. He's an
my
idiot.
God. This is the
great
death
for
on their
himself.
team.
Nope.
Dav. Dav.
Woo-wee. Soldier boy up in it. Ho! Whammy, hammy, whammy, ho! Whammy, butter, soldier boy, Superman. No, no, whammy you! No, whammy you!
Just even grave himself. Yeah, he could have graved. Well, he didn't have enough mana, actually, did he?
Yeah, because he fucking cast a heal. I mean, he's dead either way, but at least waste their time. Good lord. In goes Void Spirit on the Ember. But look, you were talking about this as a mirror matchup. I wouldn't say a direct mirror, but it's certainly comparable. Two very high mobility heroes who both have a shield and can both sort of jump in and disable people. Void Spirit, to me, more bursty, spell-basedy lad. Because he's got the Remnant, which does damage. He's got the Resonant Pulse, which does damage. Dissimilate does damage. So he's
Whereas
more
Ember
about
can
that
really
life.
carry into a full, very scary late game damage.
So
dealer,
he
team
can
fight.
be the he does his which is the sleight of fist. If he gets a Battle Fury and a crit or something like that, he just does like everybody's getting hit. It takes a ton of damage.
Void can get incredibly powerful, but he's stronger earlier, I think.
I think he is more of a mid-game guy. Ember, I think, can definitely be more of a late-game guy. This is trouble. Doesn't have he does have remnants available, but he doesn't have the mana to cast it. Unfortunately, Dawnbreaker unable to catch him. That is an invisible void. They're trying to catch him here.
Oh my god, okay, had detection down, you can just fight this. So nice duel coming in, but the Grave coming in as well. I don't think there's going to be any damage here, just about missing last second, but they get the burst. Oh my god, they're going to get two, not quite. Dav just dying. Oh my god, so close. But no damage given this mid lane though.
Here he comes. There's one big burst. Catches him with
cold
the
feet
into Squidoo. Easy kill.
Oh dear, well that was a bit of a
Lols
mistake.
has to run away. He could be in trouble here. He's been silenced by the silencer. I'm still not really 100% sure how this fucking idiot's spells work, but he gets the dodge off. But he's running back into trouble. He's dead. You know what would have been Pog there? Was rotations, but Sand King died. Undying had already used all his shit top, and PA isn't going to fucking join in. She's getting her Battle Fury.
What? So, who are you not sure about? Who's working? Who works? Dawnbreaker?
The silencer.
Oh, the silencer.
I'm still not 100% sure which of his spells on me do what. And I've played against him hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. So, for example, Arcane Curse. Curses the target area, causing enemy heroes to take damage and slowing their movement. If you are silenced, you take 1.7 times slow and damage. Anytime affected enemies cast a spell, the duration of Arcane Curse is increased, right? So you whack that on them. But you can also do Last Word, which enchants a target. This is a big fight, by the way, but I don't care.
You're learning what silence does. You should just play
provides
him.
vision of them and
You
causes them
wouldn't
to be
hate him
damaged.
as much if you played him once.
I do hate him. Causes them to be damaged, and if they cast a spell, they are then silenced. So he popped. So basically, he puts it on you. If you cast a spell, you're silenced. If you Arcane Curse them, they then are even more slowed and take even more damage because they're silenced. But if you don't cast a spell at the end of Last Word, I think you get silenced anyway.
Yes, you do.
So it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit. Yeah. So that you put the E on them, and then they get silenced at some point, and then you put the Q on them, and they'll take a load of dot for ages. It lasts extra time as well when they're silenced, so the duration doesn't go down.
So it's just bullshit. And he has Glaives of Wisdom, which adds his int to his damage. So you may think, well, I guess you just have to build loads of int items. That is certainly the case. However, he also steals intelligence from people permanently.
That's right.
And when I say steal it, I mean it is gone from your brain. Imagine Dav after 1,000 games of Dota, instead of his brain
I was
growing.
going to say 1,000 pints of lager.
or 1,000 pints of lager. Or after his milk. He's drunk his milk like a fireman does.
That's true.
So Dav has played a lot against Silencer in real life and has had a lot of his brains stolen by this hero. That's the only thing I can attribute it to.
We all
Dav's
have.
brain has been stolen by Silencer. So
Alcohol has stolen much of our intelligence. Oh
has.
god, Void. Let's splat this AA again.
AA does get the blast off, but it's
gets
not
his
gonna
ult
do
off.
So let's talk about AA very quickly. AA has Cold Feet, which we spoke about before. If you stay in the radius of it too long, you get stunned. Ice Vortex, which slows you down, for example, to stop you getting out of cold feet and increases the amount of magic damage you take. Chilling Touch, which adds an attack to his right click that does a shitload of damage and slows and gives you mad attack range. And then his ult. It hits you. 10 seconds it lasts. Look at that. 10 seconds. Take a little bit of damage per second. And there is a health threshold. If your health drops below that threshold, you die.
Yes.
You die. So if you are really low, like an A blast coming in here, for example, let's say it landed on a target that's been shallow grave.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, that was brutal. So let's say Jay is on 10 health.
This is a hell of a game, by the way.
Right? He's on 10 health. He gets graved. A blast lands on him. He doesn't die until the grave runs out.
Check that bot.
The grave
What's
runs
happening,
out,
bot?
he dies. What is happening, bot? There is a big fight. They're chasing down the void. It's 18-18. This is a pog one.
This is a crazy game.
He's out of mana. Get it.
So let me tell you about AA. AA is a huge amount of fun, right? Because you can kind of play him in many different ways, right? The first way you can obviously play him is this kind of really hard 5 support where your ult is global, right? So you can lob this ball off, and you have to. The further it goes, your ball, the bigger the area,
yes, yeah.
right? And so you can lob this ball across the map, and they can kind of see it coming sometimes, but mostly they don't see it coming. And then when it lands, it basically stops everyone's health regen.
Yeah.
So it's huge against like certain heroes that we know are love to regen health, right?
Yes.
The second way you can build him is using that ball that he just lobbed, right? If you get Ags on him, the cooldown for that ball goes away, and he could just artillery cannon like anyone. It's mental. By the way, it's a lot of fun.
That's the mid AA build is where you get the Ags and there's no cooldown on
the chilling touch.
On the chilling touch, like you said. So he's just literally going chonk, 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 and each of them has mad attack range and 160 damage. If you get attack speed and like a dragon lance on that guy, he's just
I've seen
a machine gun.
some absolutely insane machine gun AA builds, and they are hilarious to play.
It's
so
not
yeah, I
quite
really love
slap
that.
chop alk, but
Not quite, but it's definitely close. And then the third way really is sort of more a blend. You see it quite often is him maxing what he's doing at the moment, which is maxing the chilling zone thing.
Chilling zone.
Whatever it's called. Ice Vortex.
The chill zone.
If you get the shard with that, it does more damage. And you basically can place loads of these like chilling zones around.
Yeah.
And it basically just slows down the team. It's really annoying. It gives you a lot of vision.
You know what that would combo well with, Lewis?
It's very powerful.
Sand King, whoa, he's just got a kill on the silencer, very nice. And also Undying. So if you're slowed and you can't get to the tombstone or get away from it, and you're in a sandstorm and an epicenter, they've got a combo. Will they realize that? Dav has Blink, by the way. That was a nice Blink FP there. What he should get next 100% is Lotus Orb or BKB.
So
I would prefer
we're 16 minutes in. It feels like we're like 40 minutes in because there's so much.
It's a long game.
No towers have died at all on the whole map.
Is that true? Good God,
pretty
he's right.
much.
Well, he says that, but as he spaketh, towers
There's
drop.
the catapult. Takes down. PA blinks away a literal centimetre in the same way
She
as.
might be all right.
If
only there was a hero
blink.
that could TP in to help her here.
Oh, there's the AA ball coming in. Gets Dawnbreaker. She's injured.
Nice dagger. Go.
Might be able to turn on
yes.
this. No, he's just going to juke her around. She's gone invade.
Any help?
There's
Can
a
anybody
help? No one TP's in.
Could have TP'd.
That was almost
Could not
a
have
definite
TP'd.
kill on the Dawnbreaker. They're going to try and chase her down now, but they're not going to get there in time.
These lads should have been there. The moment that I mean, PA is just taking the tower. First of all, don't do that alone at this point in the game. Everybody can TP. And you're also an underfarmed PA. Like, all you've got is Battle Fury.
What AA should have done was the big dick move of lob his ice ball, then teleport, and then trigger the ability after the teleport. Oh, I don't think you can actually do that.
You can launch the ult. So that's the thing about A Blast is you target it and you fire it and it travels across the map as a giant glowing growing ball, and when you press R again, that's the point it's going to land at.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
have
kind
to
of
time
like
it.
I think it's kind of like the old artillery used to be in Battlefield 1942. If anyone remembers that, it's
a very
vaguely
unique
like
ability, and
It
it's
is.
cool. Yeah, it's cool to
but
see.
yes, you can set it going, TP, and then launch it, and then select your target. Can they get this Ember? They do.
Jesus Christ.
He needs a Yule's would be good, a Lincoln's would be good, but more importantly, he needs a Yule's and a Lincoln's really, because he needs to be able to get away from the Legion. The only way they have to lock him down in this game is Duel. That's it. So the Lincolns would be a shout. Yule's so that he can Yule's off the silence. Remember, global silence. can't cast spells, but if you use yourself, or you BKB after the silence has been cast, or you use Lotus Orb after the silence has been cast, you will remove the silence on you. It is dispellable. It's
so let's look at the big picture. So big picture, Legion, number 1, got a lot of farm, number 1 in net worth, and the Dawnbreaker off lane's also got a lot of farm.
Yep. Oh my god, triple Bracer Crystallis.
That is a fucking weird ass build, dude. She's going up in the sky. Where's she coming down?
Big fight,
straight onto the Undying. He's gonna get out. Just about. He's running back in.
The soul rip. He's doing it.
Here comes the air blast.
That's huge.
Dawn's gonna die to that. Void's gonna try and chase him down. Not gonna be quite quick enough. Little zaps thrust and gets him. Well, there you go. That's Void's ult, which let him jump that little extra bit at the end there.
Go lols, go. He's gonna
Void's
come
gonna try.
south.
He's gonna juke him and TP.
He missed the chains. He missed the chains.
No, so Searing Change. You've got to time that when you W and Q, you got to, that's the really tricky thing to do with Ember.
It's just practice landing the chains. It's practice. Yeah. I mean, if you're standing next to them, you just press Q. You don't W, because if there's one target, just press Q. Like it cues them in an AOE around you. So this is trouble. But here comes Dav.
Big taunt.
Just finally stuns. I'm not sure what the delay was there. Dav just sort of just blinked.
Wow.
And why didn't you stun him, Dav? Why did you? I'm gonna have to watch that back. Was it on cooldown? So Dav is here.
Okay, Dav TP.
Dav TP's in. Let's follow Dav. He has all his spells.
They go on Ember.
He blinks
in. Sad. So he's channeling Epi.
Could have just stunned.
I see.
Would have won the duel.
Well, I think he wanted to channel his Epi, though.
He did. He can do that after he stunned the Legion.
So typically, the way that you play Sand King is you channel the Epi in the trees, and then you queue up the blink to go off, right?
But the thing is, the time that Legion is dueling Ember, she's damaging him and getting the procs so that she hits him back. I think you can just go in, stun her, and then channel Epi. The stun lasts 2.2 seconds, which, oddly enough, it takes 2 seconds to channel Epicenter. So if you stun and instantly channel your ult, it will be up. And bear in mind, she's not going anywhere because she's standing there dueling. But the most important thing to do was to stun her first. Stun her, then channel the Epi. Because you have to stop her winning this duel.
This is the skill of Dota, like. It's about deciding what order to do stuff in, right? Because I probably would have just done R and then blink in, and I probably would have let Ember die the same way Dav did. But actually, you're right. The right play is to just stun her straight up because you know that's more important. And Ember probably would have survived if he had.
It's 2 seconds where she's not clobbering him. Right?
A lot of the time, I do struggle with the right decisions at the right time because I think I'm supposed to play my hero in a certain way or use my abilities in a certain order, and sometimes in a fight you just have to not do that, not be the most efficient.
Yeah, it's just practice. I mean, quite often you'll see Sand Kings channeling their ult when really what you need is a stun. Like, I get it. The Blink Epi is a great play, and it can be teamfight winning. It can turn it all around. There's been some amazing plays at TIs where Sand King has come in and literally turned a fight with a good Epi in like a 4-man stun.
Well, nice ult from the AA. Pops 2. PA jumps in. Tombstone not at all near anyone. The dumb fucking idiot.
So in comes the Dawnbreaker. This is a good taunt on the PA.
Double stun.
Yeah, this is bad. Dav goes down as well. Yeah.
Wow, that Dawnbreaker really turned that fight around, huh?
She did. She hits very hard.
I'd like to think this Tombstone really helped.
So interestingly, they have 2 kinds of save on this team, on the Dire team. Actually 3, if you think about it. If the enemy team are going on you, you can press silence. Early on, that is going to win you a lot of team fights because Sand King, AA, Ember, and Undying basically do nothing when they're silenced, right?
And it also gets you a great guaranteed lockdown on that Ember, so he can't get out.
So he's not going anywhere, so you can blow him up. Huge. Kill the Sang before he gets his stun off. Huge, right? Fantastic. You also have Dazzle, who, of course, if he was in any way competent, would be able to save people with things like Grave, with Heal, Holy Locket. He's getting a 4-star, so he can help people there as well. So he has an idea that he's meant to be saving people. He just needs to execute. That's the thing. They also have Dawnbreaker. Now remember, when she can ult to anywhere on the map, globally, to allied heroes, anywhere on the map, I should say. When she does this, they get healed. So she's coming in, and all of a sudden, everyone, her whole team is getting healed, and you're doing less and less and less damage. It's pretty brutal.
But also, it does the stun, which is not insignificant.
Right. Of course, yeah.
Because they don't want to get stunned. So often they're like, "Oh fuck, I need to run out of this," and it damages enemies too, right? So
Dav is just fucking chilling. What are you doing?
Holy shit! He got blowed up. What blew him up?
The enemy team. They're very strong. Very strong. In goes PA on the
Jewel.
There's a jewel on our Embryo.
Undying?
Undying, sorry, goes down. Now, Chemical Engineer is in a world of pain. In comes Ember. It's his turn to perish. He does get a nice kill on the Legion. And he's going to kill this Dazzle. In comes Void Spirit. This is a
AA
full
is just
health.
meleeing away. AA traced it, healed himself.
AA is trying to save himself.
Gonna die.
In codes
Void
on
wants
man.
to hunt down the...
And clear.
He's got him.
Oh, what a fucking brutal fight there. That's a double kill for lols. But this is an expensive
That was a
fight.
nutty fight, by the way.
That was.
Like,
Fight
everyone
recap.
died.
Fight recap. Slightly better for Radiant. When you're behind and you win a fight, even if 4 of you die, it's pretty big. As long as like a core survives the fight, you're probably coming out of that ahead.
Joe, I'm not understanding my.
What?
I'm not understanding what I should be doing.
Give PA time.
Even more
Give PA time. When she gets Deso BKB,
She
this
needs
game
her
could
BKB,
completely
but-
change.
But I guess she's still in
Oh
farming
no,
mode.
Dav got a kill.
Oh,
Excellent.
wow.
Killed the Dawnbreaker.
How did you do that?
I don't know. Let's watch that one back. Dawn is down here. Dav is going to TP. I reckon he's going to TP here. Channel his Epi. Get on top. He's just going to TP right in her face. The balls on this man. In he
Start
comes
her immediately.
Sandstorm.
Put the sandstorm. This is like the fuck off sandstorm. She runs away. He's going to chase her down.
She thinks she's
She
strong.
turns around. Oh, he
Gets the
puts
urn
the old
charge on her.
urn on her.
Oh yeah,
She
he's
whips
got
herself.
he's got the shard, Lewis. He's got the shard.
Don't understand what I meant to be doing.
Okay, now I kind of get.
I don't understand.
I
I
get
don't
that.
understand. Gets a kill.
No,
Shut
but-
the fuck
But
up.
I don't
Dav.
understand what buttons I should be pressing.
Right.
I don't understand what I should be like.
So the shard means that when you every time you move 700 units, you do a little epicenter pulse. Okay,
Oh,
so
yes.
that's 120 damage and a slow and an attack slow. That's what people forget. It's for 3 seconds she attacks and moves much more slowly, and he's just giving you the clamps. His caustic finale. Look at that. When that's on you, if you get popped, it does a load of
Yeah,
damage.
look
God,
how
they
much
killed
damage
the
that caustic finale does now. It's really cool ability.
It's a lot of
I love
damage,
it.
but it's also it does a percentage of their max health as damage. So
No
if
one
you're
has
in
an
a
ability
fight,
like that in Dota either, do they? Like
The caustic
when you
finale.
die,
No, I don't
something
think they do.
happens.
I think that's
no,
it.
it's pretty unique.
So if you watch
But yeah,
when he punches this creep and it dies, well, you didn't see it there because he stunned through them.
Well,
when
you can put it on you can put it on loads of people, and then when they die, they'll trigger it.
Yeah,
Each one will trigger it.
you can
yeah.
genuinely get like rampages with caustic because if you get caustic finale on people, it sits on there for like a while. It's like on there for a few seconds, then eventually it pops. It doesn't say exactly how long for. I think
I think the
probably like
Ags applies
8
it
seconds
as
or 10
well.
seconds.
I think.
If you have the Ags, it applies it to everyone hit by the stun. Okay.
Yeah. And it makes the stun go like.
But it's not really
mega
worth
dick.
getting. It's not really
Mega
worth
dick
getting.
distance.
Yeah,
it goes like
it's not worth getting.
1,000 distance. It's mental.
He should really just get a BKB. That would be good for Dav. Yeah.
I think the idea of the
PA
Ags is
can
like an
kill this
alternative to
guy.
the blink,
I
right?
don't know what Dazzle. Very early grave. He's going to try and fight here. He has no help. PA
That
is
should have
gonna
been the
kill
grave
Dazzle.
TP, really, but I'm not sure
Just
he
dead.
realises that that's an
No,
option.
He's a fool.
It's definitely an option against PA because she has no way to lock you down. At least not yet.
However,
Oh, and now Silencer wants to suicide to PA as well,
I
but
think
turns
he's going
out
to kill her. I'm not even kidding.
AA is coming with an assistant blast. Oh, he's going to die. She might die to his
She is going to die.
arcane
She is going
thing,
to
though.
die. Yes, she is going to
Okay.
die.
Well,
That's when a
that was
Yules or a BKB would have been handy, but yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
to clean that off.
She'll get there.
Yeah.
She'll get there. So
Well, not at this rate, she won't. Fucking-
she will. They've still hardly taken any buildings. Still got a tier 1 mid.
That's crazy. So yeah, what are we scared of for Daft's team here?
For Dav's team,
so how much
Legion
does
getting
Legion
a
have?
shitload of dual damage.
She's already got 90.
She has
Dawnbreaker's
Silver Edge.
pretty
That's what I'm
beefy.
scared of. As a PA, I'm scared of the Silver Edge. She has gone Blink and Silver Edge, which is kind of interesting. I think you do need the Blink for mobility, and you need the Silver Edge to break PA. Because when you apply Break, she loses her evasion, remember. He's dodged that very nicely. He's going to get away. He can't kill the Undying. Undying, by the way, has Greaves, has rushed Greaves. It does remove silence, so it's pretty pod.
Oh, they really want the
Dawnbreaker
void
coming
here.
in. and getting a
decided
nice
to TP, which is a
triple
bit of a
stun.
mistake. Bit of a mistake from the Void there. He could have just run away.
That's
I think.
a nice
Dazzle
duel
coming
win.
in.
Very early grave again.
Ember's gonna die here.
That
Dav's
gets his
now channeling
FP off.
epicenter. He's doing a big damage.
That is a big damage, but not enough.
Wasn't
PA
quite
trying
enough.
to fight.
Oh, 1,000 damage dagger crit from PA. Jay wants to kill her though. She's gonna blink on the Dawnbreaker and kill the Dawn. She's got her abilities up.
She's
oh no,
alone.
but the Silver Edge.
Woo! There's the
She's
break.
broken.
You can blink away.
Blink! What are you doing? Oh my god.
She killed herself on the last word there. Yikes.
Yeah. He has 24 stolen intelligence, which is pretty nuts, right? So if we look
That's
at PA,
quite a lot.
She's got 711 brains. So he stole some of her brains, which is quite funny if you think about it. There are some heroes that have such low mana pools. There have been some. So there was a very funny vid that Blitz, my buddy Blitz, put up a few years ago when he was playing.
Was it like Axe or someone?
He was playing against a troll warlord, and they took so many of his brains that he couldn't cast any of his spells. They still lost the game because they just did this over and over again. They took all of the troll's brains, and he couldn't do anything. So yes, it's permanent. Oh, in goes Ember.
Dying. Ember
He's
wants
gonna
to
get
kill
a
the
kill here
silencer.
maybe, but
God,
this
it's so
is
risky. AA with a big blast hits 2.
Molto
Silencer
risky,
might die.
straight
Dav's
into the
gonna get her.
duel. Dav has gone on the silencer, but he needed to save his Ember.
I think that silencer may have died anyway.
That was not it. They're going to try and pick him up here. Do they have any reveal? They do not. None of them has reveal. Very poor. Jay is looking here, though.
Yeah, knew he was around. He just
look
ran
out,
through.
dude.
Hi guys. Holy shit!
This is such a rough game to be in AA because you're just free kills for like 3 of their heroes. It's pretty rough. What items
Oh
has
my
he got?
God.
He does have a glimmer, but if the Legion just carried dust, it's so greedy not to carry dust. Get some dust. Probably some flying out right now. Nope. Don't need it.
Parts for the bash, I think.
In they
Dawnbreaker
go.
comes in, stun on Daff, and a reveal.
He's just Jay is chilling. Jay was just standing there chilling. Oh my god, PA. Oh! Gets a kill. But gets another
Whoa!
kill.
2 kills.
She gets BKB, this game changes. Oh my god, she needs to be so careful here. She's dead. They don't have the break though. Fight! 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 Kill! He's out.
Oh, well done.
Wow, that was big. PA just doing PA shit.
Yeah, she
This
turned
is
up.
all you need, dude. You get Deso and PA.
I hate playing against a PA like this because for me, like when you're playing someone like Dazzle, the PA kills the people so quick that you're not sure, like, because normally when you're playing Dazzle, you're like, oh, I'm gonna save my grave and save it for when they're about to die, and then they're dead, and you're like,
They're
fuck.
dead. Yeah. Dazzle is
It's
not
actually
great
the
against
worst.
He's
It's
bad
actually the
against
worst
birds.
trying to play against.
Like
PA.
the
I hate
thing is,
it.
what you can do. Let's say you're up against someone like Lion, right, who's got Finger, or Lena, who's got Laguna Blade. These are big bursty damage spells that people use to finish people off. If you're playing Dazzle, it's like a mind game between you and the Lion. One of my favorite things to do is to grave someone as Lion is casting Finger. So you just time it just right. You see him coming in for the Finger. You see him raise his hand. You grave them. He zaps them, and it's completely wasted. It's a good feeling.
I love that.
This PA is dead.
I love. I also love it when you can like. Dazzle does have a talent that means that the grave heals.
Yes.
When it ends.
When the grave ends, it does 250 heal.
which is not insignificant, and it means you can be a little bit more reckless with the graves because you know you're getting a heal out of it as well.
Yeah.
So you can kind of throw it out a bit more often, especially because Dazzle has all the cooldown reductions and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you know, if you're
here's one
spamming out
thing
all
to
your
consider
abilities-
against someone like PA. If let's say she was going on you, you could just grave yourself early. She's not going to stop hitting you a lot of the time. At lower levels, they'll keep focusing their target. So you're at least wasting, 4 seconds, 5 seconds of her time? And you could maybe be healing yourself and making it even worse for her, getting your Q on her. And it's just
Oh my
time
God,
when
here's
she's
a big
hitting you.
fight.
This is a big fight. They kill the Silencer
Daff's-
who fought back. He's now been taunted. In comes the Dawnbreaker. They do get the kill on Dav. He died with his Appy up. Not great. In goes Ember.
Ember bounced around. AA's really out of position. He's going to die. Undyne wants to try and save him, but Undyne's going to die here as well, I think, as well. Ember's doing his best to put out damage, but they're too spread out.
They are.
Ember really wants it to be clumped up.
They are hitting that point now. Like, Ember wants to be fighting in sort of close confines so he can sleight of fist everybody. AA wants to land a blast on them all.
Were they just trying to contest the Roche, but really badly?
It got really messy. Really
was
messy.
Was PA dead at the start of the fight as well?
She's going in too deep. Like, the problem that their setup is this. Sand King stuns some people, and you drop everything on them at that point. That's it. That's your play. Yeah. You have to catch them in an area like the pit, because then you come in with a big Sand King epicenter. You've got a blast on top of that. There's a tombstone down. Ember is slightly fisting and chaining people. Instead, you know they're doing Roche, brother. What are you doing up here farming? This is so bad, man. That's so. You should, if he wants to farm.
That's
down
a
here,
90-second dead timer.
Yeah, he should be down here. Like, you know they're doing Roche. Don't farm here.
And they got a fucking. You didn't even bother dewarding like that triangle properly.
Just fucking standing there. Go bot.
It's so reckless.
You're getting 3-4 waves coming in here. You could get your next item. And now they're going to catch PA out. She just decided to walk forward.
They've got so much lockdown though between the taunt, the hex, the fucking. I mean, she didn't even have to duel there, right?
I mean, I think it was on cooldown because she dueled the Ember. But now this is the thing: with if you're not coordinated in these Goon Herald games. The Legion is always going to be massive. Like, they're going to try and fight here. Here comes the epicenter. They might be able to get someone here. That is a decent amount of damage, but they're all just dying. They're all just dying.
Dawnbreaker is out front doing so much damage. PA blinks in, but is going to get silenced by Silencer and then taunted.
No,
but they're not taking advantage of it. She's actually able to get out because AA was stood in a kind of dangerous place. AA's not going to back up in time. Legion is going to lose the Aegis now. To this tower? No, Dazzle's going to keep her alive.
Yeah.
Void is blinking in. He wants to kill more people, but he might be risking it.
Lewis, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to ask you something.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What?
Does this remind you of anything? A game that we did a few weeks back where they had a Legion commander who was out of control and we were like, this game is so over. And they lost. The Legion commander's team lost. Do you remember why?
Was it because their sniper threw? Was that the one? No.
The issue was that every time they could have been taking buildings, they were diving past here to try and get kills. Will we see a repeat of that exact situation? Possibly. I'm just saying, when you get a taste of success, it's all you want. You can't do the dirty work anymore. You think all you have to do is just fucking get in there and dive and get kills like this.
This is what that Void is doing.
Yeah.
He is going to get a kill on this AA. Or is he? No, he's not.
The Silencer does get it. Ember has gone in. Alright, he's got a BKB. He's having a BKB just to get away. But they're still not taken this tier 3.
Legion's Aegis did get popped though, so...
But they're just fannying about here. They still are not taking buildings. This Ember is really gooning this. But look at the Dawnbreaker, look how deep she is. She managed to pick up a kill. The A blast is again not anticipatory. It's ahead of itself.
This is scrappy AF, and the Radiant are just not like willing to like put together a proper defense for this either.
They
They're
need to just wait.
Going all over
wait
the
for your
place.
team. Wait for your team. It doesn't matter if they take the tower. If you all die, you can come back and defend the racks. Losing the tower is annoying. But it's not worth throwing the life of your Ember away just for naught. AA needs to stay the fuck back.
So Dawnbreaker comes in, there's the tombstone.
Goes down.
PA wants
Sandstorm
to go in.
Goes down.
Daff is channeling Epicenter. Is he going to use it? He's using it.
That's massive. With the tombstone as well, they do get the duel. They just need some more damage. Where's the AA blast? Where's the AA blast?
PA coming in finally.
Oh my god, they get
That's
2.
3 kills.
Get 3.
PA healing herself up with the wand there. Oh my gosh.
So look at that. That was like the entire team died, came back, and a bunch of them died again. That was such a long uphill fight. And did you notice, Lewis, what buildings were taken? None. Not even half damage on the fucking tier 3 tower. Oh my god, and then the PA throws her life away. What are you doing, girl? No.
Void. Oh god, and the AA's on 2 minutes, so is the PA because she bought back. Void on his own is now going to take this tower, or maybe
he doesn't
not.
Push hard. He doesn't push hard. Like, he's not a building taker. He's going to click it, don't get me wrong. But here comes Ember. He might spook
Ember's
him off
back.
here.
Does.
So look at that, they don't get the building, but they threw their lives away with... Oh no, Ember just fucking defending. No, please, dude.
I must rush towards the enemy.
Please. Just
use your
hit
E,
creeps.
farm
Just
them.
hit creeps,
Oh my
brother.
God.
one thing that you should be doing as an Ember if you're farming really is you should use your Flame Guard, especially against large creep waves like that. It's much quicker because it does damage the whole time. And when you're zipping about on them, they're also taking damage as if you were touching them with Flame Guard, which is not inconsiderable. It's 105 DPS. So it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. But actually, he does just one-shot the creep wave with his Q now, so it's not too bad. Yeah,
he does enough. He's got the maelstrom.
He doesn't have to use it anymore.
He's now getting a Lincoln's, which I said would save him. If he dies here, Lewis, being a goof, going to fucking collect runes. I don't know why he's putting a remnant here. Ever, you do not want to go there. This is the time to deward. I guess no one has thought to deward. They put a fucking their own observer here next to the tower. Interesting. That might have been an attempt to put a sentry down. So, generally speaking, when teams are pushing high ground, you should be anticipating they're going to try and get vision here or here outside tower range. That's just for mid. If they're pushing here, they put one here. Look where the tower is. They try to put one
Whenever
here.
I'm saying support, I'm trying to cheekily ward their base, and they see it every fucking time, and I deward it. But in this case,
it's your
I guess
job to look for it as a support. So what they should be doing now, I don't think they timed Roche. I'm not going to flame them. I always forget to do it as well. When Roche dies, if you just put into the chat like what game time it was, or what game time it'll be when it comes up.
You can
literally control click it and it will pop it into the log for you. So
into the time at the top.
There's no reason not to do it. But yeah, what you can do is just time it so you know when the next Roche will be up. Because sometimes you forget. Was it 8 minutes ago? Was it 12 minutes ago? And you want to know when the next. Oh my god! Please get that. Yes, thank you. You want to know when it's going to be. Trickster Cloak, by the way, is a very, very good item. Because you go invisible instantly for 6 seconds, and it gives you magic resistance. It's like an extra glimmer. If you're the AA, I would, for a start, give the Timeless Relic to Dav, who is your spell damage guy. He's got an Ascetics cap. I don't mind that. It is nice, extra health, extra regen. I would give that to the AA. I would take the. I would take the.
Dav has a lot of escape, whereas the AA is kind of.
AA has 2,000 health, so it's not nothing. It ain't nothing.
But remember the debuff duration for Cold Feet and the stuns and the AA blast. It's not bad.
It's all right. It's all right. But I would still say 15% spell damage on a hero who has Epicenter and Sandstorm. That's a lot. That is a lot. I would give it to Dav. And if I was Dav, I would definitely want it. So yeah, let's see. What has Undying got? He's got the Quickening Charm, which is, good lower cooldown for all his spells. He's a low cooldown spell kind of guy. He has got an Echo Save, which is a shame. Because he was doing well for a little while there, and then he got an Echo Saver. For sure. Okay. And there's a little ward battle going on here between AA and Silencer. This next fight is crucial, Lewis.
So it feels like the Dire took the pressure off a bit. Do you see what I mean? They were. There was a time when they were really in command and had map control, and they should still have it. They have the advantage.
Yeah.
They should be just taking the enemy jungle to triangle and keeping the Radiant penned in their base, not getting farm, while they can get more and more items and more advantage.
I could not agree more.
Wait for Roche and then take buildings. But they've given up the side of the map for nothing really, and that's
what Dav's team
given Radiant a bit of a chance to strike back.
It's good defensive vision though. Like they have wards here now. That's been spotted, so the enemy are looking to push bot. They're probably either going to come in mid or just push this and try and take another tier 2. Teams tend to do this when they've tried to go for a wave and failed. Dav has a Haitian and he's looking for Silencer. He's found him. Dav, you can see him. Give him the clamps.
He goes.
He's going to epicenter him. Epi, but he's going to get away. Oh my god. Oh, the Yule.
Oh no. I think he used himself because he didn't.
No, Dav used.
Oh no, Dav used him. Well done, Dav.
Good job. Rip.
I didn't realise Dav had a Yule's. Bit of an odd item on Sad King.
I think it's a really good item in this game. Nice try, Silencers there, Dav. Interesting shit talk from a complete gibbon there.
He said, nice try, Sand King, in all chat, and then I said, nice try, Silencer.
Really interesting.
I should have TP'd, says. So he should have TP'd earlier, I guess he means.
Yeah. I mean, he should have TP'd when he was in the trees there. Why is Dav giving him a nice try, when Dav is 7 and 14? Maybe just shut the fuck up. There, he comes in with the stun. This could be. That's a dual win for lols. That is huge. That is huge. That was it. This is the turnaround. Oh my god, they've killed the dev for so fucking long.
That's 60 damage.
60 damage on a PA. Now consider that she has coup de grace.
No, on an Ember. On
the Ember. Oh damn, that's a shame. Well, it's still.
But it's still good for his Q. Really good.
Yeah,
for
his Q. Pog. He can almost get Lincolns now. That was good. Dav's reactions there were superb. Nice try, Legion. you've got Dav Gibbon on the case.
Well, what was that though? So far out, like without vision, like without her team, like this is the classic Herald level throws.
Yeah, you get a taste of success on Legion. You've got all this damage. You think I can blow anybody up here, but this is the thing.
Unkillable.
If you play as a team against a pick-off lineup, a lot of their strength is lost.
And she hasn't bought a BKB. Do you know what I mean? Either.
Right.
She's not.
Exactly.
She's not resistant to being ganked. She's building ganky, but not anti-gank.
It's this is how they win. Oh my god, or how they lose. PA gets a kill on the Dazzle. Can they get more here? She is silenced. He BKBs.
I guess it's the defensive silence. She's gonna. God, that silence lasts so long, doesn't it?
It does, but he's in big trouble now. They get another pick off, and they're gonna get this guy too. Nope, get the buildings team. Get the buildings. Buildings.
Oh wow, look at that. So now Silence is dead, Dazzle's dead, Legion's still dead from before.
Baby! Look at that flipperoo. Big change on the graph, Lewis. Big change, big uptick. The lads are doing
the thing is, them being scared and stopping moving as a team is what's caused this to happen. And now they might lose the game because they just didn't. This happens in Herald games.
Winning.
People are like, "Oh, I must return to the jungle and resume farming." It's like, what? No, the game is different now. Like, just finish the game by killing their buildings and working together, team fighting. Their team fight is so much stronger, honestly, as well.
The Radiant teams.
Well, they've got such a lot of sustain with Dazzle and Dawnbreaker.
That's really good, strong team fight. But yes, so what they should be doing is not this. Like, this is bad. They're down 2 heroes for ages, and now this is when you play into the pick-off territory. Here goes, they're going to lose an AA. For nothing.
Void comes in, Dawnbreaker comes in.
And now they're all going to get caught out. And they're all going
Daff comes in. Double tombstone. Not that it does anything. Daff is somehow still alive.
He could have lived. Instead, he has chosen death. So what happened there, from your perspective? What went wrong there?
What went wrong?
Yeah.
So an invisible Legion just went on AA and killed him. Everyone tried to save him, and they all died coming in.
2 things. You're right. 2 things went wrong. First of all, AA walking about up here when there's an invisible Legion about. Don't do that. Right? Secondly, when the AA gets dueled, people try and save him. He's gone. He's gone, team. Leave him. Leave that man behind and get the fuck out. Because now they're down 3 heroes and they
This ain't no Band of Brothers shit.
This ain't no Band of Brothers. You're not the guy you're not Andrew Garfield in that film where he's a medic and doesn't have a gun. I think I should be able to fight for my country without shooting a gun. That movie. Or No Man Left Behind, or
it was okay.
The Medic Who Couldn't Live. It's stupid. It's fucking Mel Gibson bullshit. Every gun battle is like 20 lads in a row. It's just blood. The man is obsessed with blood.
I don't even remember what movie it was.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't actually very good. Yeah, it was a bit
dog
of a mess.
Shit. It was a bad film. Oh dear, PA needs a nullifier because there's a Ghost Scepter now on the silencer. It does get a kill, but her job is not solo pickoffs. Her job is to fight with her team. She now needs to be jolly careful.
Maxed her Desolator.
Yeah.
That's good to see.
She should get the Fan of Knives, which is really terrifying, in all honesty.
Yeah, applies break, which not many things do.
And a percentage of their max health on impact.
Wow.
Of course, it doesn't say. It's 16% of their max health. That ain't nothing for basically a fucking free spell on everyone in an area. Like, it's pretty nuts.
2 of them have smoked. Okay.
They've smoked here and they're looking in the jungle. But look, this should not be a factor. Like, you should know where the enemy are. That's the weird thing. Like, you know where they are. They're all sticking together, hopefully. That's what you should be thinking. The only reason you should be smoking is to go get some wards down or something. But you know what your job is, and you know what they're doing. You're down a silencer, so you're going to dodge. You're going to stay together, farm some camps, and dodge a fight if you can.
This is such a shit game.
I mean,
such a shit quality game.
It is. Against big team fight.
I forgot we were watching this, but I'm just disappointed with everyone's play. I'm like,
what you can do against big team fight when you're down a man and they're obviously looking to fight is split up and split push. That's a thing that you can do. It's like, right, everybody split up. If they're all going to travel around as a group and they pick off one of us, they're not going to get the rest of us. And we're going to keep this pressure up, keep these waves of creeps coming in. That's what you can do against this kind of big team fight lineup. Yep, they're doing it.
Void tried to stop. He tried to interfere, but
they got it on PA. They got it on PA.
Wow.
They're pinging the Dawnbreaker down here, who didn't come in to fight. She's now very big. She has a heart. She has an MKB. She has a Daedalus. My
Holy
God, now
crap.
she's getting an AC. So now Dav's team has the Aegis. This is how you get Heralds to group up and actually push. AA is going to stay down
that
here.
That Dawnbreaker's going to be tanky, but I don't rate her endgame carry ability. I think you'll be surprised how little damage she actually does.
I believe you. I don't play the hero, but I believe you because it's not a thing I see very much. I mean, you do see Dawnbreakers out of control and you lose the game, but it's not because they have a Daedalus. Here comes PA. She's going to go at her.
Yeah,
she's
going to try and stop it.
She's BKB, but she is going to die.
She's going to die.
Surely.
Oh,
They've
silence.
They've
well, the global
They're going
silence
to get
to
her
stop
there.
this, but she's definitely dead. And there's Void's going to try and come in and save her, and he might die for this.
Dead for 99.
He
There's
is
a very early
being
grave.
dazzled, protected.
They get the jewel off. They kill the
good
bee, but
big
it's only the
turnaround.
Aegis. It's only the Aegis. A blast is huge.
He's going on the silencer.
He used her BKB though, Lewis. She used her BKB.
And so now she's going on the Blade Mail Legion. Oh, God,
that was
horrible.
Really poor.
Well, it's one of those occasions where you feel like you're slowed and you have to just attack the nearest target, but actually that was probably the worst thing to do.
Also, like, Undying was not there for that fight.
And now he's just burned his gravestone to, like, fucking farm ancients.
Has he given up?
Pull these guys in.
Bro,
he's
have
like,
you
more
given
guys.
up?
Let's get
Why is he even here? He's now used all his spells that they could have used to defend high ground to farm an ancient camp so that he can pick up his fucking perseverance. What is going on? I doubt he has buyback now. God, this is criminal, Dotes. This is really criminal, Dotes.
That's bought back. PA's bought back. Okay, there's a route on Legion. She's going to run away. She's cold feet. PA just dives straight in, gets taunted, gets hexed, gets Yulesed.
This should be it.
She's going to come back down and BKB. She's going to kill the Legion because the Legion's stuck around for some fucking reason. David, everyone are chasing Void, but he's just so far away. As the global silence comes down, bit of a weird time to use it, but it's fine.
He could have. So the Legion dueled the PA.
Oh my God, really?
Up. Yeah. Oh my God, they're going to get another one here. Who is that? That's the Dazzy D.
Dazzle. Does he not know that? Never mind.
So now they might be able to get a building if they stick together. For God's sake, team.
Dav
please
picked up the Lotus Orb. He's put the Lotus Orb on PA to try and keep her alive, I guess.
But he can put that on her when the global silence goes down because he can use himself. He can Lotus Orb her and use himself. Go. She's dead for a minute. No dazzle for 80. Let's go.
Yeah, she should have buyback though, I would assume. I don't think I've seen anyone on die buyback yet.
She doesn't have buyback though. Please get buildings. Please. Please don't go and dive and do stupid things. Get back!
That's saying get back. PA wants to pause.
Sorry, why is he saying get back? Dav, what do you mean get back, brother?
I think PA's like got an emergency.
Oh,
look, yeah. Uh-oh.
It's my first time playing Sand King, and I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
All right, we're back. Surely, PA. She's all the way back in base.
Have they just decided she is back?
She is back, but they're just playing on. Get back, says Dav. Run to the hills, everybody.
Lotus Orb on Undying. He doesn't seem to want to run away. He's now going to die.
Leave him.
AA throws in a ball. It hits the fucking Dawnbreaker. That's all. Oh, it does catch Void. It was in midair, but he's BKB'd now.
They should
not get out.
They just have to get back. Get back, team. They're going to run away. Just wait for him to be back and wait 70 seconds. Fight high ground. You can do this. Don't get caught out here. This is an L. They're standing around here with no vision, Lewis.
Where's the PA? He's with them. Okay, but invisible and dangerously in front. Okay, this is fine. They've not got the Undying.
They want to jump this silencer.
They do.
This
is so dangerous at this stage of the game.
Here's Dawnbreaker down here. This is risky. Roche is not up for a while yet. Can they get a pick off here? This Ember loves to chuck these remnants out like this. He should really get the Axe because that makes your remnants move much quicker and do more damage. They're really, really good.
Yeah, he's a little bit underfarmed.
The thing is, if you get this, you can zoop faster and further, and you have more charges, so you do more damage because it's 300 per. So you can dump 1,500 damage on someone if you drop all 5 remnants on him.
Oh my gosh, has he got the glaive bounce on the silencer now as well? Yeah,
he does.
Okay.
He has 68 int and a telescope and Revenant's Brooch.
I've never seen anyone buy that. I don't know what it does.
So what it does is, you know the way MKB lets you hit people with evasion?
Yes.
The Monkey King bar. So what Revenant's
Yes.
Brooch does is it lets you hit people who are E-bladed or ethereal. So you E-blade them, and then you can hit them with the Revenant's Brooch. Deals True Strike. So you can also use it. It's like you can also use it as an MKB for hitting the PA as an int hero.
This is like DD rune. This is go time. This is DD go time. DD rune is pog time. Got 3 minutes. It's a free kill. Get that stuff. Oh, fuck. The BKB is quick on that. Okay, don't overchase. Don't overchase here. Don't overchase.
Oh, it's global silence. There's a fight top. Oh, this could be it. Dawnbreaker's dead
killed
already.
Dawn.
PA is going on Void. Daff is channeling Epicenter. Void's going to try and run away. He does. Ember
but the
comes
jewel,
in. Oh, the
jewel.
big jewel from the Legion, but she's on her own. This could be the fucking game here.
Oh my god, she's dead.
She's dead. Forever. Does she have
Please go and end the
buyback?
game.
Probably not,
She does
I'm
not.
assuming.
She does not. Look, her little border isn't gold. She does not have buyback. Please get the creeps and go and end. You guys can do
And
this.
now, Void's run away. Dawnbreaker doesn't have buyback either.
They just sort of waddled about and got picked off. That's so criminal.
That's such a weird play. Why are they not like in any kind of like team at this point
Because
in the game?
I guess this is just solo queue dotes. People just fucking, nobody coordinates. There's no chat. Nobody works together. Oh my god, she's gone in.
The
She's gone in.
damage
She's
from that
E-bladed
silence is
himself.
pretty nuts. That was a
He
nice
goes down and
E-blade.
holds him in
That's
place.
just gonna die. Oh, for fuck's sake!
He's yours. He's alive. She's muted. She
The
gets
damage
kill.
from that silencer is absolutely bananas. He's like the stealth carry of this game.
But she's
but it
satanic.
doesn't
She popped
matter.
the-
She's
she popped the
somehow
satanic.
surviving.
She popped the satanic.
And she
so
goes on
heals.
Dazzle, she's back up at full health. Oh, that was a good play. She's level 30. Jesus Christ. Silencer buyback. He's going to come in. He's going to try and kill these two, but they've got too much health, even for his high damage.
They're
Meanwhile,
trying to get
Ember,
the buildings. They are trying to get the buildings.
punching the buildings. There's
They
the,
use the glyph.
the
Go hit
glyph.
the
There's no
buildings.
one left, though,
You've
just
got
the
it.
silencer.
Come on, you've got a deso. You hit buildings.
12
You hit
seconds on the
buildings.
Doorbreaker and 23. They've got their whole team alive, and PA is still going. She's got her BKB up, so she's not going to be easy to kill. Silence is just going to die for nothing. Oh my god, this is it. Daffy won. I can't believe it. They can't contest this now, right?
I told you, Lewis. These lads, I'm telling you, man. That
There you go, there's the
you know,
BKB.
you're going to lose the game early on, but all you have to do is play as a team, and you can win the game. Here she comes.
She
wants
is.
to do
She
things.
is tanky. Look at
She's
that. The
gonna get
Doorbreaker's
she wants to get a
tanky.
duel win. Look how greedy that was. Oh my god! Please just end the game. She's having fun.
They're hitting it.
She might die.
Doorbreaker and Legion are trying to do their best here. And do you know what? If they hadn't just got picked off like that so stupidly, they would
That
have
was
probably won.
So stupid.
Oh, I really feel like the die had an advantage there, even though the PA was
You
pretty
reckon?
scary.
Yes.
Because she just died
They
to
had
stuff.
the
They had so
game.
much lockdown.
They had the game and they blew it. And
So
they
Daff
just-
won.
Daff
do
did
you know
win.
what?
Congrats.
I didn't see too many limp dick stuns and missed epicenters, which, do you know what? I respect that. Because I think the first time I don't know if it's his first time playing Sand King, but the first few times I played Sand King, I'm still, nowadays, I'm just terrible. I'm channeling Epicenter, getting it cancelled all over the fucking shop.
Yeah.
And it's hard against Silencer when he's pressing R whenever you're trying to cast your bloody ult.
When these are the ranks, that's the dotes you get.
Fucking bloodbath.
What a bloodbath.
God awful game
I didn't like-
from literally everyone.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Look at that graph.
I did not like that.
Look at that. Hey, bada bada swing.
Oh my god, I did 50k damage.
And that's that for this week, Lewis. Thank
Holy
you
crap.
For
I need to have a
joining
lie
me.
down. Thank you,
Yeah, do it.
P-Flex. That
We'll
was
see
a
you
roller
guys later.
coaster.
Look at the 60 damage. Oh dear. All right, see you guys next
All
time.
right.
Bye.
Bye.